And we start. Set by Nutsara. Little chick over the top. And that one was in by Onyuma. And the Chinese immediately are questioning that. And the Chinese have to go back. And now they have to get ready for Nutsara to serve. Dug out by the Chinese team, but they've got to give it back. Wana sets it up. And that time, did it go off hands? No, it didn't. And you can see the plead from Amporn there, saying it might have touched someone. And the man in charge says no. Dosan, Wakan up. So here's the service from China. This is Chu, Jinling Chu. Malika picked it up. The set was by Nutsara, and the drive came in from Onyuma, but blocked. And it's China 2-1. Service again from Jinling Chu. Set by Nutsara to Onyuma, and that one gone out again wide. So the two mistakes by the Thai team. Going for power down the line. Not accurate enough to catch the line. And that's, the service was a swinging sort of a service. It moved in the air and it deceived Malika. So the Chinese have had a great start. 4-1. Jinling Chu, the 28-year-old. Set by Nutsara, and then there's the power from Malika. She might have been deceived by the last service, but not that time. And I can tell you, we've got a big crowd inside this stadium. I'd say equally divided. Got a lot of supporters for China, a lot of supporters for Thailand. You can hear the crowd underneath us in the stand below, and they're supporting both sides, I would think. Thailand pick it up. Good spike by the Thais, and then there's the block, but it's gone off of the captain Villavan, and it's gone off court. And already we can see the Chinese coach Yu Jung-min, fingers raised, getting at his players already, getting them to correct their positions. Is the service. That one was going to be a bit long. I thought it was going to go out, but it wasn't. It was recovered by the Thai Libra, and that was Payanut, and Payanut helped the team to set up and get the point. And it's 3-5 as Amporn going to serve for Thailand. Oh yes, nice piece of setting by the number 2 for China, and the run around put away. This is Chungli Zheng, 23 years of age, 6 foot tall, plays her volleyball in Beijing, left-handed. Good left-handed player. There's the double shuffle with Plumjitsu ducking out of the way and allowing Villavan to come in behind and gain the point for Thailand. 4-6, and it's Malika with the serve for Thailand. Oh, it was dug out of the heels and shins of Ruji Hui, but she could get no direction behind it, and it flew off court. There's the Thai supporters and the Chinese supporters all together. One row one row the other. Good block. Recovered by the Thais, set by Malika that time. What a battle. Oh, great pick up. They're not holding back, are they? Little dink over the net, left-handed shot, then the left-handed drive and spike. But it's Malika, the skipper. What an exciting passage of play. People are on their feet around the stadium. That was so exciting. Tied up at 6 points each. And the coach of the Chinese team, Yu Jung-min, has taken a timeout to sort out a couple of problems with the team. And I must say that we've had great support here in our commentary position from the local people. We've had a lot of support from these supporters down there. They're drowning everything out. You got Thailand, you got China drowning each other out. What a passage of play that last point was. All tied up at 6 points each. Malika to serve for Thailand. Collected by the Chinese, the left-handed. Oh, and the block was there, and the point is gone. It just flipped the shoulder of Ruji Hui, the 21-year-old. She stands 6'2". It just flicked off her shoulder. Thailand, after a poor start, losing the first 4 points, they're back in front, 7-6. Oh, and the dipping service from Malika. As I said earlier in the week, if you had asked me Wednesday or Thursday of this week whether Malika would ever see the final, I would have said no way. She sprained her ankle, twisted her ankle here in the warm-up, and had to be carried off. And it looked very bad, but she's back. She's out there. And everyone in Thailand delighted to see that. The block. Good blocking by the Chinese pair. And that was Zhong Jing Yang, and we get to the first technical timeout, and it is China 8 points to 7. What a hot start by both sides. China racing off to a 4-1 lead, and Thailand coming back, and then we had that unbelievable passage of play for that 6 points. Everything came out. There's the Thai coach walking around, Kittapal Ratchat Akrinikai, and his assistant there, his assistant coach Nadafon Siramutnak. The Chinese coach has had his Yu Jiaomin, quiet man, but very good volleyball player in his day, and now a great coach. He's got an assistant, Li Ye-wen. The service to come from China, and this is Ruji Hui, and this one could be a floating service. It looks as if it's going to be, yes. Recovered after Prumjit tried to spike. Blocked by the Thais, and 4 touches, says our referee. Doshan Volkanov from Kazakhstan. A pile driver, but well picked up at the back, and there's a bigger one from Onyuma from Thailand. And suddenly the Thais are back in front. Great piece of digging out by Villavan. For Thailand, the captain. Good pick up. Again, Shan doing a great job as the Libra for China. Now the set. That one went right in the corner, flew like a rocket past Chung Li Jen. She was only able to bend down, couldn't get anything on it. I think there's more Thai supporters now, we can hear from them. And that one is a bit too long, the floating service from the Thai captain, Villavan Apingapon. Levan is 28 years of age, 5'7", not a tall lady, but a great player. A short service from the Chinese, and it's going to get punished. It was a soft service as well, and they got punished, and now it's Plumjit for Thailand, directed by a referee to serve. Plumjit goes long, picked up by Huey, the block, and the Thais can't get it up. The two that were there were Nusala and Ampon, the other player. Blind it out of my view for a second. Nusala and Ampon, the two blockers, and Anyama, the other lady, who tried to get into the act. China to serve. Blocked by the Thais, and that's the left-handed lady. Very powerful player, Chung Lee Jen, the 23-year-old, blocked by the two Thai players. And China have raced into a 2-point lead. Nutsara with the serve. Oh yes, nice run around the back. The set was perfect and finished off by Yuli Shu. Big tall lady, Yuli Shu. She's 6'5", 25 years of age. Service from China. That was Chu, Jingling Chu, the block. Oh, and two of the Thai players. And that was Payanut. Just getting a fingertip to it, but just couldn't keep it on court. Service again from Jingling Chun. Again, nice play by the Thais, set up by Nutsara, and coming in off the wing, Malika. It's interesting to see that Anyama is going to take the service, but it is Malika who's operating on the right hand side. There's a powerful service, knocked over the Libra for China. Amporn put it down on the ground. There's three Chinese players on the ground. They got up. The set again. They got it back. It's still in play. Oh, look how unlucky can you be. It looked as if China had lost the point. They were scrambling. They were on the ground. It was coming off their knees and staying in the air. And in the end, the block took it back on the Thai court. And we're tied up at 13 points each. The service to come from Yuli Shu. Oh, and they let it go, and they were good judges at the back. It was just too long. And it's Thailand 14-13. Amporn with the serve. Set. Oh, and that was a powerful spike right down the line by Ruji Hui. She's a very powerful lady, especially if she operates on as the left-hand side hitter. Service to come from China. This time the Thai team have switched it around, and that time it was Malika coming in as the right side hitter, the outside hitter as they would call it, getting the point for Thailand, and they lead 15-14. Malika to serve. Caught the top of the net. And that steadied it up. for the Chinese team. And the number 9, Junling Yang, is able to put it away. The 23-year-old who actually is in the army in China. Service again from Huey. Well blocked, set by Nutsara. Power driven down by the Chinese blocked. Point goes to China, and at the second technical timeout, it is China by 1 point, 16 points to 15. What an opening. What a start to this Confederation Cup final for women for 2012 between China and Thailand. China got off to a good start. Thailand clawed them back, through level, then went ahead. And they were leading by 2 points at one stage. And then you see the action here. And the killer down the middle. That takes China into a 16 to 15 lead at the second technical timeout. You can see the two assistant coaches in there for Thailand, Natafon Siramutnak, and the coach himself. But there's the Chinese coach walking around in front, leaving it all to the assistant, Yu Ju Ming. Walks around, hand behind the back, says a few things to the girls, and then let's get on with it. Ruji Hui, the 21-year-old, with the serve. Taken by Malika. Set by Nutsara. The block got in. Now it's Plumjit. And this time it went back to Villavan. And she was able to convert. 16 points each. The block went off the front runner. More than likely it hit Plumjit and then skidded away from the captain, Villavan. Service from Yang for China. You can hear the cheerleaders. They're all around us. And they're underneath us. They're really enjoying this battle. Oh yes, went off the blocker. And it was Shu who was in there, Yuli Shu, tall lady, number 11, on her back for China. And this is Plumjit with the service for Thailand. Oh, that's going to be a bit long, bit too long. She apologizes to her teammates. 18-17 to China. And this is going to be Yang Mi to serve. It went out, and the linesman down on this side and the second referee called that one out. Oh yes, nice little dink over the net by Yuli Shu. China 19-18. Service to come. Jingling Chu. Picked out but off the floor. And now it's Onyema who has become the middle hitter. She's coming down the middle corridor. Powerful strike from her. And we're at 19 each. And now she goes back to serve. Powerful serve. Knocked the Libra over. flicked it over the head of the two players. Amporn in front. And there's a timeout called by the coach of China. And he is talking to Yui, the lady who was there as the blocker, and also to Danny Shan, the Libra. Two of them caught out. Just take a look at this little chip over the top of the two of them, and it landed in. The Thai team enjoyed themselves. Smiles from the assistant coach and the players. And they go back on. A little more serious tone coming from the Chinese team. And it's going to be Amporn to serve for Thailand. 1920, 2019. What's going to happen here? Oh yes, the left-handed player from China. She's a very good player. Chu Li Cheng. Service for China. Was put out. There was a whole piece of a court to aim for, and Thailand are making a couple of changes, and they're taking Amporn out. And always at this end of the proceedings, they always bring this little lady Chessery, the number 12 Chessery Tapafayapun. They bring her in for servicing, but not that way. Maybe the nerves are getting to her. The crowd certainly right down on top of them. The service to come from the left-handed player Chu Li Cheng. Oh yes, very, very quick. This is the off-the-shoulder flick from the setter Nutsara, and they have practiced this over the years, herself and Plumjit. Both of them, of course, played together for a team in Europe. And the service will come. The set. Oh, chipped over the net. Very cleverly done by Ruji Hui. She will now go back and take the service. It's tied up at 22 points each. What a start to a great final. Yes, the blockers were expecting it to be set up for Plumjit, and they were deceived with the backup player coming from the blind side, so to speak, and getting the points. Thailand 23-22. Blocked, kept in play by the Thais, push back. What a piece. That's 3 times Wana has saved them, but you can't save them the 4th time. What a piece of defending by the Libra. Timeout called by the Thais, and we're tied up at 23 points each. What's unbelievable defending by Wana Bukau, the number 1 Libra, who watched this here. There's the flip point. Now it goes back. Bang. She was able to get that one back. It went back on court. The next one the same. Bang. She took it again. Put it back on court. And last one she just couldn't. She dived like a swimmer at the Olympics, but just couldn't get anything on it. Change for Thailand. Ipard was in. She's gone back out. Nutsara's gone back in. The point went to Thailand. It fell down on the Chinese side, much to the disgust of Yuli Shu. Thailand 24-23. Service from Plumjit. Good service too. Oh yes, the run around. That had to come from the training ground or training court. Well planned, well executed. And we're all tied up at 24 points each. Malika. Nutsara. The block kept in. Pushed up. Amporn goes across the court. And this time the Chinese failed to get it back up. Right underneath that was Yeng and with her. The call Lady Shu, but they couldn't get it back up. And now they want some house cleaning down to the floor. A lot of perspiration there where the two players fell down. They want a little bit more tidying up to be done. It's Thailand 25-24 and it's Nusara with the serve. Oh yes, the blocks right underneath the elbow of Malika, and it's 25 points each. Service to come from China. Chu. Oh yes, Malika again getting it past the two Chinese players at the net, Shu and Zheng. And just to tell you that the booing you hear in the background is the local supporters. They boo one side or the other. They either like you or they don't like you. And if they don't like you, they boo. Good service from Onyema. Now, it was dropping down, and they couldn't get underneath it. Villavan tried her best. And we're tied up at 26 points each. This keeps going like that, we'll be here all night. This is only the first set. And that's gone off court. Amporn. Thailand 27-26. And it's going to be Amporn with the service. Interesting lineup by the Chinese team. Oh yes, the left-hander fires it down. Zheng. 27 points. 27 points each. Crowd are into this booing. They like you, but they boo. Oh yes, Malika putting that one away. 28-27. So the supporters who don't like you boo. And this is Malika to serve. Thailand a point in front. Oh, it's gone too long. She floated it too long. 28 points each. Service this time going to come from Ru Chi Hui. She's got it. Oh yes, nice clever piece of play. First of all by Payunut, the Libra, setting it up, giving it to Nutsara, and Nutsara setting it up for Plumjit to put it away off court. What a dive to keep it in play. Kept in play by the Thais. Now they have a chance. Oh yes! Whoa! What a point! It flew off the shoulder of Danny Shan, the Libra for China, and Thailand take the first set 30-28. What a start to the final. First set, and it's the Thais who got the bit of luck that they needed. They take it out by 30 points to 28.